I've been sharing some good ideas, and here's one that it's very topical for many people: being stressed out versus being mindful and present. This guy, David Allen, he wrote a book. It's called Getting Things Done, and it's around a very simple insight. And this is it: 7 ideas. Your average person can only manage about 7 ideas in their head at one time. And if you try to jam more in, it's going to make you stressed out. It's going to make you less productive, less creative. Um, so, 7 ideas. That's it. So, how do we work with these 7 ideas? What do we do? Um, Again, his philosophy is all about taking notes. So, don't try to remember a grocery list. Write it down and then forget about it and rely on your notes. Um, at work, how does this impact us? Well, imagine you're going to do a film shoot and you've got all these shots. If you try to remember them, it's going to stress you out and make you less productive. If you have detailed notes, so a very detailed shot list, well, you focus on the shot you're working on, right? You focus, and then when you're done, you move on to the next one and you rely on your notes. Okay, you don't try to remember it. Okay. So from a personal stress, personal productivity, notes. But as leaders, what can we do to influence our organization, right? To think about this in a scalable way. Well, as a leader, your behavior, your focus, your attention will drive other people's behaviors. So if you want people to show up to a meeting and you ask them questions and they're expected to answer off the top of their head, that's going to stress them out. Uh, if you, on the other hand, always, you have the habit, you always pull up the project notes, okay? And you always go in task by task, you review the notes that were left there since the last meeting. Well, what you're doing is you're training your team to take notes and you're relying on those notes, okay? And then if the note's not there, you say, well, go figure it out, right? Your behavior, your focus, your attention on notes can push other people to focus on notes. Here's another idea: how those notes are organized. Okay. So if comments are floating around in Slack, well, they're very difficult to access. They're not organized. But if again, let's say a project tool, if they're on the individual tasks, dated, time-stamped, it's much more organized, much more traceable. Okay. So how we manage our notes in making sure that people are taking notes, big impact on productivity, creativity, and stress. So there you go. Notes.